Hi, it's Erin. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I haven't posted on here in a long while, to be fair, and I do apologise about that. I haven't been mentally stable to post anything good that I think you guys would like. Anyways, this is going to be my, don't really know what to call it, mental health story time, relapse story time, back in inpatient story time, whatever. We vibe with it. So I know most of you are aware I'm diagnosed with autism, specifically known as autistic spectrum disorder. I have borderline ADHD, borderline learning difficulties, attachment issues, clinical depression, clinical anxiety, and the main one is emotionally unstable personality disorder, which I was diagnosed with back in June 2021. So it's very hard having autism and a personality disorder because they can have somewhat of the same traits, which could be very confusing towards me and professionals. And I'm quite an impulsive person, which is the personality disorder as well. I get really bad intrusive thoughts, and in any small convenience, I don't know what it is, but any minor small inconvenience, I literally want to harm myself or, off myself. I'm so tired, I'm trying to think. Yeah, so I try and off myself and stuff like that. Some people may think it's attention seeking and shit like that, but it's not. It's part of a personality disorder, which is a mental health disorder. I can't help how I'm feeling in that really crisis moment that I get to sometimes. And that's kind of how I ended up back in Sandpiper, St. Mary's. I got discharged in end of June. Didn't want to get discharged, still felt unsafe, still got discharged. And I had over 7 weeks in the community with no mental health support. Now that's a big thing considering I have 5 or 6 diagnoses. And I went into, this is a really big trigger warning, by the way. One night I went into A&E for tiny ligature and passing out. And I got seen by A&E. They did shit, same as the mental health team. They were like, oh, she's fine, discharge her. So I got discharged. I then walked to my local railway station and I was proceeding to take my own life on the train tracks. I stood there for a good 10 minutes. All the trains in the station had to be stopped from coming in. The police then arrived, grabbed me behind my hand, handcuffed me and told me that I was arrested for a trespassing law. Searched me. I got taken into custody for 6 hours. I spoke to some professionals there and they asked me if I agreed to come informal to St. Mary's. So I was arrested, by the way, but no charges, whatever. It was just arrested, then gone. So they wanted to admit me here informally, but there was no beds. So I had to proceed to have a 136 in a 136 suite. I was in there for 24 hours with 2-to-1. In custody, I was by myself, literally in the cell, 6 hours by myself. But here I was 24 hours, 2-to-1 in the 136 suite. I kind of got told before I got assessed by the Mental Health Act team that I was going to be admitted anyway. So, yeah, and that's where I am today, back on the ward. Since August 5th, 2021, and we're now November 29th, 2021. I'm doing a lot better, to be fair. I have had periods where my anxiety's gone up. At the moment, my intrusive suicidal thoughts are quite up. I last relapsed at the weekend, but it's okay, because the start of this year, I was hurting myself. By the way, mind man, no hair dye. Yeah, but at the start of this year, I was harming myself at least 3 times a day, and now it's barely once a month. So I kind of said to people, self-harm is like a drug. It's addictive. It's not going to stop overnight. Probably take a few years until I become clean of self-harm. But I'm really trying to make progress and stay positive. Although I will be here for Christmas, which is okay. Yeah, but apart from that, I'm doing quite good. I've been doing art on my bedroom wall, been watching football, attending therapy, obviously dyed my hair at my placement that I'm going to 3 times a week. I'm doing college, I'm seeing family, friends, the dog. Like, I'm good. I even got unescorted leave Tesco's now, 20 minutes, which I'm actually quite proud of myself for. So apart from the intrusive thoughts at the moment, I'm absolutely fine. And yeah, that's it to my story time. Sorry if anyone felt triggered by this video. And thank you guys for all your support and sticking by me. And I promise I'm going to try my hardest to come out of the end of the tunnel, which I'm nearly there. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.